started doing this thing where the minute I wake up, you know, that was in my message back in Advent, about waking up and committing myself to God. That changes my whole day. It changes how I feel when I get out of bed. It changes my physical body too. I mean, I'm doing all my stretches, I'm doing everything when I get up. It's like, wow, I feel renewed. And sometimes just taking some moments for prayer can really switch our physical aspect of ourselves too. Intention can also mean a process or manner of healing of wounds. Perhaps you claim health instead of illness. Claim strength instead of weakness in all areas of your beingness. Claim motivation to have enough time, love, and energy to be the best you. And perhaps you forgive yourself. It's okay to release all that stuff from other people, but sometimes we have to release our own hurt, don't we? We have to forgive ourselves and say, hey, that was then and then and there. Didn't have anything to do with who I am today. When Reverend Warren said, you know, we became new and 7 years ago, which would have been 2010, I think all of us kind of took a breath, because we're not the same people we were in 2010. And there's things that probably happened in 2010 that you don't even want to talk about maybe. And that's okay. You released them. You opened up a space for more good to show up. And whatever lesson you learned from that 2010 event is a blessing. It's a blessing now. So we don't even have to worry about it. We can let go. We can forgive ourselves. And we can have and claim the motivation to have enough time, love, and energy to be the best we can be, no matter what we're doing. And it's amazing, like if you're getting ready to do something, you think, oh God, I'm a little tired. I could use a nap right now. I do this after lunch a lot. Like, you know, I could just use a nap. But if I change my thinking and say, you know what, I've got lots of energy, there's lots of things I want to do, I've got the motivation for it now, it changes everything. I'm like energized, and before I know it, it's 5 o'clock. And I'm like, whoa, that time went fast, but I got a lot done. So it does make a difference. Intention can also mean concept. A concept considered as the product of attention directed to an object of knowledge. Perhaps you make a decision to grow through the spiritual knowledge you receive from this ministry, or you decide to come to one of the classes. Or you decide to add an extra activity to your week that is reading something spiritual, or participating in, actually stopping at 11:30 on Wednesdays to be in prayer with us when we're praying over the prayer requests. Any of those kind of things that's going to empower that spiritual awareness that, like Reverend Warren was saying, is already within us. It's just activating what is there. It's just activating what is there. But it also means new birth. And we know this because this is our message, and this is where we're coming from. We are here for this new birth today, for this first day of January. I love it when the burning bowl lands on the first day of January, because the first day of January is so powerful. I don't really like it that the New Year's Eve is on the 31st on a Saturday night when you can't be participating in any activities because you have to get up Sunday morning and do your church service. But I do like it to land that way. And the last time it landed that way was when we actually, our first Sunday here was 5 years ago on January 1st, 2012. And we did the burning bowl and white stone ceremony. So it is kind of, I get goosebumps, a special time for us. But when we let go and we give up and we move towards what is ours to do, just like us coming here is ours to do, I truly believe. I know Warren feels the same way. You get that sense of that comforting love, that comforting presence that you are doing what you need to be doing, and you're in the right place at the right time. And that's what new birth feels like. It's like, wow, I am supposed to be doing this. I am supposed to feel this. I am supposed to move forward. And when we come from that place of spirit, it's easier to feel that within you, isn't it? And you know that, and it feels so good, doesn't it? It's kind of like amplifying the goodness that is already there. I like to say that it's, sometimes we try to cram our feet in those shoes that are too small, that are on sale at the store. Or we try to put on our skinny jeans that are no longer going. I mean, we've all laid on the bed trying to hook those buttons. Yeah, no. When we're in that place in our minds and our souls where it's a new birth, then it's like putting on your little flip-flops or little cozy slippers and jumping in your sweatpants and laying back and lounging. You know? That's what it feels like. It feels good. And that's where we need to be, and that's where we're going to. So, whatever it is, our spiritual message that we're supposed to receive, we will receive it because we are all open and receptive, and we are here to be in that spiritual place. This was my stone from last year. I keep all my stones. And this one said, I got the message to write be, just be. And I reflected on that yesterday, and I was thinking, I think I did pretty good at just being. The other thing on the other side I wrote was breathe. And that has been my message all year. I just keep saying, take that breath. Allow the presence of God to come forth first. And it switches your thinking. It changes how you look at each and everything. I don't know what your word's going to be. I don't know what message is going to come through for you. But we're going to do a little meditation right now so that we can look at the word and allow the word to come forth. And we'll give you a little bit of time at the end of meditation to be able to write on your stone. If something comes through for you so powerful that you have to stop in meditation and write it on there, please do. Don't think that it's restricted by a certain timing during this time. But whatever is yours, you can fill up the whole stone with words if you want to. I've had some that I wrote all around the edges and all over the whole thing. But I invite you just to take a moment though and let's center ourselves and let's go to prayer. And I want to start with this, before we start the song, about this Bible quote from Job. And it's going to be up there on the PowerPoint too in the middle of the songs. But you will decide on a matter and it will be established for you. And light will shine on your ways, from Job 22:28. So think about that as we enter meditation.